If you are still selling Nike stuff on Amazon, you are doing something wrong. Yes, you read the title correctly. This is probably the worst take that I've seen about selling on Amazon this year. So congratulations if you are the guy that I see tweeting this. I don't remember if I saw this on Twitter, on Instagram, somewhere in some comments. If you are this guy, congratulations. You have the worst take about selling on Amazon of 2023. Congrats, you are a dumbass, all right? In today's video, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk a little bit about selling Nike. I'm going to tell you why you are actually, making this business way harder than it is, because there's still a lot of money that can be made selling Nike. It's not too difficult. I'm going to actually give you my numbers, because I sold a lot of Nike. Not a lot. I started at the end of the summer, or in September. I started selling Nike again. I used to sell a lot of Nike when I was doing retail arbitrage, and I stopped because when I moved to online arbitrage, most of what I was selling was beauty. And ever since I moved with the Prep Center, and after that, when I changed my strategy, I started selling way more Nike stuff. All right, so I'm gonna actually share my numbers. We're gonna see if actually selling Nike on Amazon is making me money or losing me money. I'm gonna show you the breakdown from seller boards. I'm not going to show you the products, of course, but I'm telling you, it's Nike products that I've been saying. You do not want to believe me that these are numbers that I made with Nike? Don't believe me. But yeah, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what you are making, why you are making, this business harder than it actually is. Before we start, two important links in the description. First one is the one-on-one coaching. So if you need someone's help to actually scale your Amazon business, link in the description, book a call with me. Let's talk about it. Let's build a plan. Let's build a plan for you to actually scale your Amazon business, all right? With someone that actually did it in the past. The second link that you're going to find is for the Discord server. If you want to grow, the first thing that you need to do is to actually start networking. If you build a network, it's going to be way easier to scale. So easiest way to do it, join the Discord server, be active, answer people's questions, ask questions yourself if you have some questions, and just come and interact with people. You'll make some friends, and it's going to be a more pleasant experience actually trying to build a business selling on Amazon if you do it with some people that you actually enjoy talking to, all right? So yeah, join the Discord server, let's talk, let's hang out. So as I was saying, Nike, still a great brand that you can make a lot of money with on Amazon. And I understand a lot of people want to be edgy, and I said it in a past video, maybe 2-3 days ago. People want to be edgy, people want to source obscure products, people want to make it harder than it is because they just want to be different. You just don't need to be different in business, all right? You just need to do what's working, keep doing it, keep repeating it, that's it. You don't need to do some crazy shit if you can make some money with specific products. So yeah. A lot of people are actually saying that, and I'm going to show you the numbers in a little moment, okay? Just be patient a little bit. But a lot of people are saying stuff like, Nike always tank, Nike products are not profitable, what else? Nike they have a lot of Nike products, they have too much returns, it's not worth it, your profit margins go back to zero. Is it actually true? Do you think it's actually true? We are going to look at my numbers. I took screenshots of my seller board, thing, and to make it short, and I need to change something. I'm going to show you from my screens directly. I sold year to date. I sold $38,000 and $38,036 and 71 cents of Nike products that actually have the name Nike in the title. So I may have more products that I don't think so. I think it's pretty accurate. But as I said, I only started again selling Nike not too long ago, a couple of months ago. But it's probably like 10% of my year-to-date revenue. Probably maybe a little bit lower than this or a little bit higher. I don't know what my year-to-date revenue is actually right now. It's 300,000 something. But yeah, it's like 10%. It's 10% or a little bit above 10%, something around that thing of my yearly revenue, and it's probably going to go up to 50% of my yearly revenue next year. It's probably going to be above 50% because Nike is such a good brand. All right, so it's going to increase by next year. But I'm going to show you the numbers right now, and wait, just as proof, I'm going to show you the screenshot, and let me just change this so you actually see this. Wait a second, I still need to increase this, the refresh rate for the screen, because if not, you're not going to see this. Here we go. So there's huge black bars, but you can see basically the numbers. You can pause the video if you want to. So let me just put this back to the right settings. No edit. You know, I do not do edit on this channel anymore ever since because it was too much work with the daily videos. But you guys enjoy it anyway. All right. So as I was saying, yeah. $38,000 of Nike stuff and margins of 14.30%, all right? Return on investments of 31.79%, which is decent, especially since it's fast-selling inventory, okay? The reference rate is only 5%, so we are going to talk about every single point that they use to try to take down Nike sellers. So over 30% return on investment after return. This is after return, and this is without taking into account returns that were sent back to my address in Miami that I haven't been able to send back at the price of, like, because what Sellerboard is doing is that they are basically counting returns as loss, I believe, I'm not even sure, while it's actually not, because a lot of the returns that Amazon actually sent back is going to be stuff that I can actually send back to Amazon. So the return on investment should be a little bit higher than this, and the margins should be a little bit higher than this if I was actually in Miami and actually sending back. I have a whole lot of inventory waiting for me back in Miami that I need to send back to Amazon because I haven't been there for like 6 months. And so whenever I get back there, it's going to be a huge amount because of this, because of all the returns that are actually piling up for me and waiting for me in Miami. But yeah, so too much return on Nike stuff, not true, 5.77%, all right, 5.77% return rate. It's actually really low, okay? Number of sellable returns, 65%. So yeah, the return rate is really low and you should not stay away of Nike because the return rate, like from apparel and shoes, because yeah, it's all apparel and shoes, right? Because the return rate is too high. It's not, as you can see, this is bullshit, all right? Next thing, the margins, 14.30%, working with the Web Center and working with return on investment that are a little bit lower because it's items that sell super fast. The return on investment is 31.79%. It's actually not too bad, especially after returns, right? It's not even under 30% after returns, right? Which, if you are selling at 30% return on investment most of the time, after returns is going to be lower than this. And it's fast-selling items that sell super fast. I'd say most of the Nike stuff that I sell is under $10,000, 10,000 BSR, 10,000 in sales rank. So yeah, like you see, and I plan to sell a whole lot more of Nike next year. So yeah, if you are still thinking that Nike is not making money on Amazon, that if you are actually selling Nike, you are not making money, you are wrong somewhere and you are actually really dumb. As you can see, Nike still makes a lot of money on Amazon, like, and it sells super fast. It's a brand that people know, it's a brand that people buy. If you are actually buying Nike stuff on Nike.com and it tanks, maybe you should source somewhere else than Nike.com first, or maybe you are actually bad at sourcing and you buy stuff on variation that does not sell, all right? And this is what I see often. People want to talk like expert and you do not even know to read variation, all right? And I know, if you've seen, I do not even know when I'm going to read, because I'm shooting a couple of videos because I'm going to travel in a couple of days, so I do not know when this video is releasing, but I know a couple of the video that I shoot, one that I'm shooting today, I'm actually pissed off, and I'm actually being a big hater. Yes, you actually do not know to source variation if all your Nike products tanks. It's your main issue, all right? And you need to be better at reading variation, and you need to be better at forecasting demand for product. You are actually bad at sourcing. The problem is not Nike. Nike is not the problem. Nike is not a bad brand to sell on Amazon. You are just bad at this business. You are just not good at this business, which is not a big deal, okay? You can always improve, but do not actually share opinions such as this one saying that Nike, if you are still selling Nike on Amazon in 2023, you are doing something wrong. If this is one of your take, sorry to tell you, you are just bad at Amazon because you haven't actually been able to find Nike products that are profitable. It's not the only products that you can source. Of course, you can find other products that sell faster. Yeah, that have better return on investment, yeah, but Nike is a brand with a lot of profitable products, all right? You just suck. You are just not good at this business just yet, all right? It's not bad. It's not something bad. You can always improve, all right? Watch all my videos on sourcing. Watch my video on Keepa before you actually say all this bullshit. I have a whole year, almost a whole year of videos as of today's date, of daily videos about selling on Amazon. Watch them all before going on Twitter, before going on Instagram, before going on Facebook, let's say Facebook, before going on those websites and actually saying some bullshit all over the internet. Watch all these videos. They are free. You have a lot of time. If you have actually time to go and say some dumbass shit like this on those websites, on those social media, you actually have time to watch all my videos and actually learn how to run this business, right? And so if you actually do this, you won't have enough time to actually go on those social media websites and actually say some bullshit, right? So just watch all these videos, please, learn how to source, you'll make more money, and then you can come back and tell me if actually selling Nike on Amazon, if you are still doing something wrong if you are selling Nike on Amazon, right? We can say that it's profitable, we can say that it's actually super fast. The average day of my inventory, of my Nike inventory is like 40-45 days. So it's flipped pretty fast because I buy a lot of stock, of course. So it could be less if I was more spread out. I focus on a few ASINs because it's just easier to manage and I just send my stuff. That's it. But yeah, and especially with the new fees that are coming, this is going to be the way that you actually want to run your business if you want to make more money. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. If it was, leave a like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.